come to the second question on conic section. So as we have worked on the first one, there we drew the complete plan, we drew the given elevation, we drew the true shape and also the end elevation in direction of the arrow. So we have the second question here. So here we have the cutting plane as it is placed on the elevation of the cone, and the base, the diameter of the circular base, I'm taking it as 60 millimeters. Okay, then we have the height to be 60 millimeters, and also the cutting plane, it touches this vertical center line at an angle of 45 degree, and also is at 45 degree to the horizontal, and the distance of the cutting plane at this point on the center line is 30 millimeters from the base. So let's see how we can produce the conic section of this particular problem. Okay, so what we have to do first is to draw a vertical center line. So we produce a vertical center line. So here we have a vertical center line. Okay, so here we have a vertical center line like this. Okay, so then we have to draw a horizontal center line. So here we have a horizontal center line like this. Okay, all right, so then we are to take the compass and we take a measurement of 30 millimeters on the ruler, which is half of the given diameter of the circular base of the cone. So we take 30 millimeters and then we put the pin at this point and we turn it round to draw a circle. So here we have this circle. Then the next thing that we are going to do, we divide the circle into 12 equal parts. Divide the circle into 12 equal parts. So here we draw this line. Okay, so then we come this way, so we draw the line like this. Okay, so then we overturn the set square, so we turn this way and we draw this line in this direction. Okay, and then so we slide it to this side and also draw from here to here. So here we divided the circle into 12 equal parts. So we are going to number the point on the circle. So this is 0, so this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, so here is 4, this is 5, and then we have this to be 6, this is 7. Okay, so 7, this is 8, and then we have this to be 9. Okay, so this is 10. Okay, and then this is 11. Having done that, the next thing that we're going to do, we come up a little bit and we draw a horizontal line like this. And then, so with the set square, we are to draw a vertical line from this point, 0. So we draw it to touch this line. And then we draw from this point, which is for 111, to touch this line. And then we draw from this point 10, so which is for 210. And then we have drawn that of 3 and 9. So we come to this point on 8. So it is for both 4 and 8. And then we come to this point 7 for 7 and 5. And then we come to this point 6 here. We draw a vertical line to touch this horizontal line. The next thing that we are going to do is to take the height of the cone, which is 60 millimeters from the base. Okay, so this is 60 millimeters here. So each of these points, we are connecting them with the apex of the cone. So we draw a line from here to here, and then we draw a line from here to here. So we draw a line from here to here. So from this point to touch this, and then here we draw a line. All right, so we have this. So the next thing that we are going to do is to place the cutting plane on the elevation. So here we take a measurement on this center line, take a measurement of 30 millimeters up. This is 30 millimeters. Then we take the 45 degree set square to place the cutting plane. So bring the cutting plane to this point. Okay, bring it to this point like this. Okay, we are going to, okay, so bring it here like this. Okay, all right, so then we draw the cutting plane. So the cutting plane, so goes like this. All right, so here we have this, okay. So here we have cutting plane PP. So cutting plane PP. So this part is cut off. So it's cut off. Okay, so then so let's draw the complete plan. This is a solid conical shape. So we take this off. We want to show the roughness of this part here in the plan. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So what we are going to do is that we are to draw. So this line is line 0. This is line 111. This is line 210. This is for 39, this is for 48, this is for 57, and this is 6. So we are to draw a vertical line from this point where the cutting plane touches line 0. So we draw a vertical line down from here. So take a vertical line down to touch this line. So here we have so this is it meets 0 at this point, and then so we come to that of 111. So draw a vertical line from here down, so it intersects 1 at this point, intersect 11 at this point, and then to this point here. So this is for 210. So draw a vertical line down here, so it intersects 2 at this point, and it intersects 10 at this point. For that of 3 and 9, so come here and draw a horizontal line to touch this line. Okay, so we take that measurement. Okay, so take distance from here to here with the compass like this. Okay, then so bring it to this point. We are doing it because this line for 3 and 9 is a vertical line, is not a slant line like this. So come to this point here. So make an arc here for 9 and make an arc here for 3. So this point, so this is point 3 and this is point 9. So then next is so with the so we come to this point for 4 8. Okay, then we draw a vertical line down here. Okay, so it touches 4 at this point and touches 8 at this point. So next is 5 7. So it touches 5 and 7 at this point. So here we take a vertical line down. Okay, so it touches 5 at this point. Okay, and it touches 7 at this point. And here, so look at this cutting plane, it touches exactly this point 6 here. So this is point 6. So all these points, we are to connect them together with the use of the French curve. So here we join this point together. All right, so then we come to this side and we okay. All right, so we have this. Okay, so what we have here, so we are going to hash this surface to show the roughness of this surface. So we produce action lines here. So this will make it a complete plan. To make it a complete plan, all right, so we have this now. So now, so let's work on the true shape of the cut surface. So what we are to do, we are going to draw a line at a right angle to this line at this point, at this point, at this point. So since the cutting plane is inclined at an angle 45 degree, we have to use 45 degree because 45 degree plus 45 degree will give us 90. So come to this point here and then we draw a line. So we draw a line, so in this direction. Okay, so then we come to this point, we also draw a line in this direction. So coming to this point here, so we draw a line like this, and then at this point we also draw a line at this point we draw a line, at this point so we draw a line, and also at this point we draw a line. Okay, so then move away, so move away from the given view, and then so draw a center line like this. Okay, so we have this. Okay, then before I go on, so we have to make, so this part is cut off, so this line we have to make it a thick line from here down like this. Okay, and then so this baseline we also make it a thick line from here to here, so we have this. All right, so then the next thing that we are going to do is to produce the true shape here. So this is this particular point here, so this is point 6 here, so here we have this to be 0.6, and this point is 0.0 because this is line 0, this is line 6. So for that of 5 and 7, okay, for that of 5 and 7, okay, all right, so for that of 5 and 7, so here we have, well, this is the midpoint of 5 and 7. Take this distance from this center, or from the midpoint to 7 or to 5, any one of the two. Just take that distance, okay? So bring it, this is line 5 and 7, bring it here, and then make an arc here, okay? And then make an arc here too. Okay, so this is 5, okay? And then here is 7. So we have this next, so we have that of 4 and 8. So from this middle point, so take it to 8 or 4. So put at this point, this is line 4, 8. So make an arc here, and then you make an arc here. So this is 4. So here we have 4 here, and then here we have 8. Okay, so we have this, and next we have over that of 3 and 9. So put it at the middle of 3 and 9. So bring it to this point here. Okay, so take this distance. So follow this line. This is line 39. So make an arc here, and then you make an arc here like this. So this is 0.3. Okay, so here we have 9 here. So this is 9. And then next we have what we have 210. So this is for 210. So take it like this. Okay. All right, so bring it to this. So this is for 210. Okay, so we are following this line and with numbering that we did here. So this is 0.2, and this is 0.10. So here we have, this is 2 and this is 10. So next is 111. 111. So we have this. Okay, so this is 111. So we have, so this point for 111. So here we have this. So this is line for 111. So make an arc here, and then so turn to this side, and then we make an arc here. So this is 1, this is 1, and this is 11. So this point we have to join them together with the use of French curve. So so starting from here, and join these 3 points together like this, and then so these 3 points, so we join them together. Okay, so we have this, and these 3 points. Okay, all right, so we have this, and then coming to this side here, so we join so these 3 points together. So here we have this, and then okay, so these 3 points, we join them together like this. Okay, so and so here we come, and then so these points. All right, so we have this. So what we have to do with this now, so we need to hash this up. We can't use 45, so we have to use 60 degree to hash. So I'll produce hatching lines on this surface. Alright, so this is the true shape of the cut surface. Now let's work on the end elevation. So for the end elevation, so from this point 3, so we are to draw a line in this direction. So from this point 2, for 2 and 4, draw a line. So for this is for 1 and 5. So draw a line here. And then this 0, 6 center line. So draw a horizontal center line here. And this is for 7, 11. So draw a line. And this is for 8, 10. So draw a line like this. And this is for 9. So draw a horizontal line like this. So then here we have what? We have the baseline. So draw this. So this baseline is also meant for this point 6. Let's take note of that. So this is for 5, 7. So draw horizontal line. This is for 4, 8. So draw horizontal line. This is for 3, 9. So draw horizontal line. This is for 2, 10. So draw horizontal line here. So this is for 1, 11. So draw horizontal line. And this is for 0. So draw horizontal line. So come to the apex here and draw horizontal line here. All right, so then the next thing that we are going to do is that, so with the 45 degrees set square being set at this point on the front elevation, so we draw a line. So from this point, so we draw the line like this. Okay, so then we are to produce a vertical line. So we start with that of the center line. Okay, so we take a vertical center line up. Okay, so it goes like this. And then so for this one, which is 3, so draw a line to touch the baseline like this. And then for this 2, 4, draw a vertical line to touch the baseline. So for 1, 5, draw a vertical line to touch the baseline. And then so for 7, 11, draw a vertical line touching the baseline. For 8, 10, draw a vertical line touching the baseline. And for 3, draw a vertical line touching the baseline. So connect each of these points with the apex of the cone. So draw like this. And then here we draw. And here we draw. All right, so now locate where they meet. Okay, so let's start with that of okay, let's go this way, 0 and 6. So 0, so follow this line going up like this. This is 0, so they intersect at this point. Okay, so this is 0 and 6. So 6 is along this. Okay, so here we have 6 here. So this is 6 at this point. Then let's go for 1, 5. So 1, 5. So 1, 5. Okay, so where do we have 1? So 1 is here. So 1 is here. And then if we go this way, so we go up like this, at this point, we have 1 here. So this is 1. And then, so 5. So 5. So where do we have 5? So we have 5 along this part. Okay, so this is 5. So also that 5 is also the same line with that of 1. So we go this way. So this will be 5. So this point is 5. Okay, so we have 5 here. Then if you go for 4 and 2 and 4, so here we have what? We have 2 at this point. So going this way. So and then so following this line. So at this point we have this is 2. Okay, so then 4. So 4 is along this line. So this point is point 4. So here we have 4 here. And then so that of 3. So 3, if I go this way, so 3 is along this line. So here we have what? We have 3 here. So this is 3. Then so we already have 6 here. So let's look for 7. So 7 and 11, they are together. So here we have what? Here we have 7. So 7. So this is 7 here along this line. So this point is 7. Okay. Then next we have what? We have 7, 11. So 7, 11. So where do we have 11? 11 is together with 1 along this line. So this point here is point 11. Oh, sorry. So this is the point 11 here. So here we have 11 here. So this is where we have 11. Then we have that of what? That of 8, 10. So 8. So 8, where do we have 8? So 8 is along this line. Along this line, if you look at this is along this line. So 8 is along this line. So this, okay. So 8 is this point. So if you follow this line, so this is 8. So here we have 8 here. Okay. Then 10. So where do we have 10? So 10 is along this line. So this is line 8, line 10. Okay. So here we have this. Okay. So this is 10. Okay. Then 9. So it's along this line. So this is the point where we have 9. If you follow this, this is 9. So we have this. All right. So we are going to connect this point together with the use of the French curve. So let's connect them. Okay. So I can connect this together like this. Okay. So then we have this. Okay. So then let's connect this like this, and then on this side. All right, so we have this, and then all right, so then can connect this together. All right, so we have this. So we are going to hash this surface. So we are going to hash this surface. So we draw this line. Okay. So this particular shape that we call true shape here, it looks like an ellipse. Okay, so you can see it's ellipse. Okay, so then, so this line, so we have to make this line. So make the thick line from here to here, and also make this a thick line from here to here. So we also make this a thick line from here to here. All right, so this is the end elevation. So it's as simple as we have done it here. So let's meet on the next one. Okay, thank you and God bless you.